Again, my name's Gabe Zolna. WND just put out a notice, an article. You might want to take a look at it. Boy Scout leaders remove ban on gays. So they had their convention, they had their meeting, they had their 1,400 members vote, and it appears that they're now going to allow gays to join the organization. Right now, according to this article, there's 2.7 million members, and there's more than 1 million volunteers. I have no doubt that that number will shrink dramatically for a couple of reasons. A large number of Boy Scouts are supported by various church organizations. They're also supported by the Mormons and the Baptists and Catholics and even Jewish organizations. And none of those organizations agree with homosexuality. So I suspect that all of the members that belong to those various organizations that were supported by those organizations will elect to leave on their own. And what will happen is, within a relatively short period of time, I suspect that the organization will totally disappear. And I think that's really sad for a lot of reasons. It's been around for over 100 years. A lot of young men grew up in the organization, and a lot of young men moved on to prominent positions in their lives, and a lot of it had to do with the values that they were taught. Well, those values won't be taught anymore. Now, I don't really care about people's personal likes and dislikes, and I had said this in previous videos. If they want to learn how to tie knots and how to canoe and how to fish and whatever else Boy Scouts do, they should form their own organization. There was no reason for them to go ahead and attack Boy Scouts of America, which was an organization, which still is an organization that has over 100 years of tradition. And I think a lot of it has to do with the moral decay of our country. And a lot of that has to do with who we have in the White House. We know from absolute, undeniable evidence that he's homosexual. And obviously, because of that, he supports that community, and he's been very open about supporting it. When he was running for senator, he wasn't for it. That's typically how he operates, you know. He does what he wants to do, and he's doing it. Anyway, it's pretty sad, and I think that a lot of people that were members, a lot of supporters, both financially as well as by providing their time, will no longer do either one. So I see this date, the 23rd of March 2013, being the death of a 100-year tradition. And I don't think it'll take very long for it to die. Sad, but that's what happens when a cancer starts to grow and it's metastasized. It's affecting every aspect of our lives. And the cancer I'm referring to is in Pennsylvania Avenue.